Wait for it.
Welcome back to the
Woo!
My name is Sal. My brother Dacha. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. If this is not your first time joining us, welcome back. Yep. So this is exciting. This is our first. It's a bit of a pre-recorded show, actually.
Maybe.
Actually, right now I am up in around Tuftonburn, New Hampshire, doing some maintenance.
Well, not like right now, but
Camp Belknap.
when now happens.
When now happens on Saturday the
Yeah.
11th, which is your now, our tomorrow.
So basically, we're looking into the future. Very cool.
We've invented time travel, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. Patent pending.
Yeah, it's next to the pocket sink. In the line.
And
They still haven't
and-
approved the pocket sink.
And the sink pocket.
They took it up the ladder. They didn't know
Yeah.
what to do with that. Anyway, we've got some
It's a very, very tall
some
ladder,
great
but that's all right.
songs for the show today. But first, we got to discuss the riddle.
Uh-huh.
Tell us about the riddle.
The riddle from last episode.
Whoa, Dacha, I didn't know you wore glasses. Yeah.
Whoa.
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 Tell us about the riddle.
Your eyes look... Hang on, look at me. Your eyes look... small.
The same.
A little bit smaller. Right, so the riddle... I scream. I can be mostly any shape or color, but everyone seems to talk about screaming. When they talk about me, what am I? That's the question. We got one answer. Actually, a pretty funny answer, if I can be totally honest. Kay said, a hungry baby.
Reasonable.
I scream. Yeah. I can be mostly any shape or color. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. But everyone seems to
Sure.
talk about screaming when they talk about me.
definitely.
Yeah. Sure. All right.
Nice.
Kudos there. The answer that I had in mind was ice cream. Based off of the little, song, I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Ice cream can be any shape or color. Also any state of matter. Which I guess is true for a baby also.
Gaseous
but,
ice cream.
yeah. Also, $1 million idea.
Gaseous ice cream.
Anywho.
Yep. Stay tuned for more on that.
Yeah.
Never. Congratulations, Kay. We've got some song recs of yours that we're gonna play today, but let us know if you've got another one. And the riddle for our next episode, which we need to say we'll have a pre-recorded show today. We'll also have a pre-recorded show next Saturday. We will not have a show on the Tuesday in between. So we'll be going over this riddle on Tuesday the 21st.
Tuesday.
Which is a long ways
the
from now. So to
21st.
recap, today's the 11th. And the next show will be a week from today on Saturday the 18th. And then the show after that, which is going to be back on Tuesday, the 21st, we're going to be going over this riddle. So you've got like 2 weeks almost to give us your answer to this riddle.
mull it
So
over.
yeah, put it under your
Yeah.
pillow, sleep on it a little. Tell us what the riddle is.
The riddle. What is the least number of chairs you would need around a table to sit 4 fathers, 2 grandfathers, and 4 sons?
A little bit of family tree
Mm-hmm.
thinking here. Say it one more time.
What's the least number of chairs you would need around a table to sit 4 fathers, 2 grandfathers, and 4 sons? That's the question.
4 fathers, 2 grandfathers, and 4 sons. Let us know.
I believe that is.
Drop in the comments, and we will award praise where praise is due on Tuesday the 21st. So let's jump right in here. We're gonna finish, except not really. Just kidding. We're gonna do number 11 of 12 of De Barrow's 12 violin duets. We've made our way through the first 10. Oh, there are 12, so we've got one left after this one. So this is the last time we'll play one that's not the last one. So here we go. Number 11, Adagio.
That was less than 20 seconds, your spiel.
I think
May have been the shortest
I think it
one
was all
yet.
one sentence too if you were to write it out. Lots of semicolons.
Actually, that's interesting. Speech
M dashes.
cannot be broken up with punctuations. Like, since the very first word I've said, it's just been one sentence.
That was the end of your sentence.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, my sentence is still going, just with lots of commas, semicolons. And...
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Weird. It's like clapping. You never stop clapping, you just take a lot of time between claps.
Well, except between the time you were born and your first clap. In that time, you weren't clapping.
Well, right, but I said you never stop clapping, but you also never started.
No, but you do start to... Okay. Number 11. That's a pretty one.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, join us next Saturday, the 18th, for the final of 12 from DeBarrio's
Yes.
album.
And
of
next
12
Saturday,
violin duets.
well, hang on. Well, for us, 2 Saturdays from now, because tomorrow's
Well,
Saturday the 18th.
Saturday the 18th.
Actually, is the very end of season 1 of 2 to Beat.
That's right.
Beyond next Saturday is
Season 2. That's huge.
which is remarkably similar to season 1.
but a different season nonetheless.
But one more yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So all of this isn't just episode 50. This is season 1, episode 50. Yes.
We're going to have season 2, episode 1
Yes.
on Tuesday
Because
the
the numbers
21st.
got too high. We can't keep going, so we have to
We're going
restart
back. Season 2, episode 1.
Yeah.
As soon as we finish DeBarrio, that's going to be our sort of capstone of the season.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
The pinnacle.
Cool. Our next song is one that we will play after the squat.
Yes. Thank you. The squat. How far would you have to put a mirror into space to see dinosaurs?
This was the squat from our last episode.
That it was. So we got 2 answers.
Yeah, we did.
K says 65 million light years, and Mal says 380 quintillion, or 3.8 E plus 20. Just the same way of
3.8 times 10 to the
20th.
20th.
Yeah.
Miles,
Mm-hmm.
probably.
Or kilometers. I don't know. Was it specified? I don't know.
Inches.
Millimeters.
Microns.
Parsecs. Anywho.
Those both sound right to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
So my thought process, at least, I got an answer similar to K. And I guess Mal would be correct. Dr. Malinowski would be correct. If there was a different, or if there was any unit of measurement, you could scale it to equal 65 million light years. So, Sava, why is that at all correct? And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but here's the way I think about it. So,
What do you mean you're not 100% sure?
I mean, to me, it makes perfect sense. And this is also what Google said, but...
Lots of things to Sava make perfect sense.
Okay. The last time dinosaurs were on the Earth were 65 million years ago. That means that the last light that could have reflected off the dinosaurs
Into
space hit the dinosaurs 65 million years ago. And in that 65 million years from then to now, the light will travel 65 million light years. So, if we were to put a mirror in space 65 million light years away, the light would hit the mirror, and then, well, okay, so that would answer the question, how far would you have to put a mirror into space to be able to see dinosaurs 65 million light years? But in order to actually see them, you would have to wait another 65 million years for the light to bounce off the mirror and come back and hit your eye.
But you still don't have to move the mirror. So,
Right.
65 million light years is the correct answer. Congratulations to Kay and Dr. Malinowski.
Yeah.
Word.
I think that should be
Nice.
NASA's new project. I don't know, just an idea.
Yeah, we're wondering what color the dinosaurs were.
Yeah.
Just put a mirror out there. 65 million light
Maybe
years.
the Brontosauri
will only take
maybe the
more than
Brontosaurus
65 million years to reach, but
maybe the dinosaurs had like huge mullets, like absolutely rock star type like hair, but we just
like
don't know.
flock of seagulls type.
Yeah, but we just don't know because hair isn't preserved in a fossil,
Well, I don't know. Our next song.
right? Am I right though? It's just the.
I think we should move on. This is too much for me right now. I don't know if I.
Anywho, what's our
Our
squat?
next song.
Hang on, what's our squat for next
yes,
episode?
yes. All right, I'm rushing.
Our squat
rushing
for
the
next
squat.
episode is, what is Dacha's prescription?
In my left eye.
His left eye
How many?
Our left, like this eye, not that eye.
Yeah, we're talking about this eye.
Yeah. So your right, our left.
So, how many diopters are written on my prescription?
And we don't want an absolute value answer. We
For
need
my
either a plus
left
or a
eye.
minus.
I'll get a little closer to the camera in case you want to study the thickness of the lens or anything.
Yeah.
We're talking about this eye. Yeah.
And
I want
here's a
correct
hint.
plus or minus.
Here's a hint. His face looks squished when you look at it through the glasses. So that should tell you whether to be plus or minus. So you can get it like at least a little bit of credit there. I don't know. So that's the squat.
Let us let us know. Salva's in charge of creating the squats, so I'm sorry about that one.
You should be sorry. You should be proud.
Put in the comments.
This is a great squat.
How many diopters is my left eye?
This is a very objective squat. It's either correct or it's not. Credit will also be given if you get the correct sign. Or if you don't, we're still going to mention it.
This is ridiculous. Please answer the squat. You've got you've got a week and a half to do it. We'll be discussing these answers on Tuesday.
The answer is probably available somewhere on the dark web. You can find it there. I wouldn't recommend it.
Our next song was a song request from Kay. This is Fire and Rain.
Yeah.
Here we go.
At half note 72.
By James Taylor,
But yeah.
of course. The one and only. Here we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna stretch it out.
Yeah. Practice soreness? No fun.
Stretching my hamstrings.
I'm stretching out my lungs.
My diaphragm has been sufficiently stretched. Now I'm ready to play this piece.
I forget, was it yesterday or 2 days ago where I had the hiccups and I couldn't stop for like a couple hours?
So yeah, Sala was like hiccuping. Is that the verb? Hiccuping?
There were multiple hiccups.
At me. Like at me, not just to himself. For hours.
It was a very aggressive hiccup directed at Dacha.
Yeah.
Anyway.
James Taylor, Fire and Rain.
Wait, hang on. I feel like a lot of songs. I'm sorry.
We were so close.
But
We were so close.
I just want to point out that a lot of songs you could just take 2 contrasting things and say blank and blank. Like night and day. I bet there are a lot of songs called night and day, fire and rain,
Sea in the Sky.
sea in the sky, yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna write a song.
Water
called
and
The Sea in
Air.
the Sky. That's a good one.
fire and water. I don't know.
Sava and sticking to the schedule. Here we go.
Yes.
Fire and Rain.
Fire and rain.
Nice. Very cool. So, now it's time to educate ourselves a little bit on the history of some sayings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Salva's ready for this one.
You want to hold this?
Yeah.
Hold them both, please. Thank you.
Got Remind me never to touch that page.
I touched all of them. Yeah.
Here we go. Very good.
To show your true colors means to reveal your true intentions or personality. In context, most people can play the nice guy for a while, but eventually they will show their true colors.
Tell us where that comes from, please.
Show your true colors is another nautical expression. Nautical. In early 18th in early 18th century naval warfare, the flag of a ship's home country was called its colors.
Its colors.
Right.
Right.
So,
So.
I would put the Exeter flag on the top of my ship.
Don't think there's an extra flag.
There should be. I'll make one.
But
Just a picture of my face. Anyway. Under the Articles of War, published in 1757, ship captains were obliged to run up their country's flag when going into battle in order to identify the nationality of the ship. Right?
Oh.
But as a method of deceiving the enemy, unscrupulous captains would run up a different flag, perhaps to fool the opposing captain into believing they were an ally.
Or perhaps the unscrupulous captain just got confused and raised the wrong colors.
No. By doing this, the ship was able to get within firing range. With the element of surprise on its side, the captain would only then hoist his actual flag and show his true colors before firing the enemy
That'll
to gain
get 'em.
an advantage. That happens, I guess.
So showing
It's
your
like-
true colors is actually like revealing your sabotage.
Well, that's where it came from. But
Well, yeah, but now it means
now
something else.
it just means to show who you really are. Which could be a good thing.
Yeah.
Dacha comes across as a very aggressive man, but to show his
Yes.
true colors, he's all right. It's all right. Dead in the water means without any chance of success or stalled. Dacha. Never mind. In context, a hurricane was forecast for the coast, so our plans for a beach holiday were dead in the water. Dead in the water is a nautical phrase dating to the days before engines were invented. Ships were dependent on the wind to propel them, and on days where there was no wind to make it come alive, the ships would remain stationary and be considered dead in the water. Very good. And the third one today. You want to stop?
Trying to push you off screen.
No, stop. On the right track. Dacha is not on the... Never mind. Meaning to do something correctly or well. In context...
That's another nautical one, isn't it?
It is. In context, overtaxing the rich will not put the economy on the right track. On the right track is an expression that has been corrupted from its original form, believe it or not. It has nautical origins and was originally on the right tack.
Oh.
In order to progress into a headwind, a sailing ship follows a zigzag style of path, angling left to right as it moves forward. This type of course plotting is known as tacking.
Yes, it is.
Tacking is a technical art, and a captain must be precise in order to avail himself of the wind. It is important to stay on the right tack, because otherwise the ship will make little or no progress. The more you know.
Okay, wow, that was cool. That was exciting. And now our final piece of the day. It's a little homage to.
Can I have my violin back?
I have to do
Everything. Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, Charlie Daniels, the legendary fiddle / singer /
Multi-instrumentalist.
country blues songwriter, has passed away. So one of his most iconic songs, which we've actually played before on the show, we're gonna play again as a little tribute. This is "The Devil Went Down to Georgia."
What part of this is funny to you?
I don't know.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal.
Oh, yeah.
When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, boy, let me tell you what. Now, I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play a pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I'll bet a fiddle of gold against your soul because I think I'm better than you.
The boy said, my name's Johnny and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. You're gonna regret, because I'm the best there's ever been.
Woo! Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard. Cause those broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the card. And if you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold. But if you lose, the devil gets your soul. The devil opened up his case and said, I'll start this show. And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. Whoosh. He pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this.
The devil finished, Johnny said, well, you're a pretty good old son, but why don't you park it in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done. He played Fire Run, Run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, digging out dough. Granny does your dog by no child know.
The devil bowed his head because he knew he'd been beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground by Johnny's feet. Johnny said,
Devil, you just come on back if you ever want to try again. But I told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best there's ever been. He played Fireman Run, Boys Run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Granny's your dog by no child know. Ooh, the devil went out. Cool.
that he did.
All right. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for helping us support the Boston Youth Symphony Orchestras.
Mhm.
Check the links down in the description of this YouTube video. Hit the subscribe button.
Ooh!
Woo!
The subscribe button.
The subscribe button. And remember, as maybe get outside a little bit more, as things are opening up, to wear a mask when you're outside. Might not be mandatory. Probably should be, just like the way that you should be wearing a mask all the time when you're outside. And wash your hands whenever you can. Here's our classic ending to let you know how long you should spend washing your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for joining us. We will see you next Saturday, the 18th.
Or
Thanks.
the next episode will be Saturday 18th. But we're not gonna
It will be another pre-recorded show, but it's going to be
That'll
awesome. It's going to be a great show. And I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.